incredible atmosphere, and sticking with us through the ups and downs of the game. Disappointing because we had an opportunity. Proud of the way our defense fought. Proud of the way our offense fought, but ultimately we just had too many critical mistakes and critical situations to win. Third downs in the first half on defense, third downs the whole game on offense, and then fourth down conversions. They were 3 for 3, and we missed our big punt there. So those are gonna stick with us for a while. Gonna hurt. They're hurting in that locker room right now because they believe we could do it, and just came up short. So we're gonna have to bounce back, and we're gonna have to have a bounce back factor this week. So with that, I'll open up the questions.
Start with Cal.
Hey, you mentioned the face punt there. What went into the decision at that time of the game? Was that executed the way you wanted that?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was my decision. We had to look. We knew they were going to get into. They matched our personnel, meaning they put their they put their punt return defense on there. We thought we could get 4 yards out there. Snapped it to one of the best running backs in the country, and ended up just getting a yard short. But we hadn't been able to sustain drives. The defensive time of possession really tilted, and I just felt like that was the time. I also felt like, if we could get a stop right there, we'd be no worse than a one-possession game. And again, we get a sack first down, we get second down screen stop, we give up a chunk yardage on third down, and then 4th and 8 they convert. So, and then down there on the goal line, 4th down they convert. So.
Stay over here with Eli.
Coach, the offense after that first drive, it seemed like you guys weren't able to just run the ball as much as usual. What do you make of play calling, what the offense was and wasn't able to do after that first one?
Yeah, they got a good football team. We just didn't get it done today. Not going to assign blame to anybody other than the head football coach. It's my responsibility to get our team ready to go. We had ourselves a chance at the end of the game, so it's my responsibility.
Cody?
Yeah, how would you assess Bo's performance today?
Yeah, I mean, he gave us an opportunity. The 2 interceptions are on seam balls. I'm sure we all wish we had him back. So, but he did a nice job of escaping a lot of pressure. Never really got him into a rhythm throwing the ball. We got to do a better job of developing a rhythm throwing the ball. And we ended up with 200 yards passing, but I think going into that down 10, we had like 68. So the stats are misleading. We're going to have to be willing to throw the ball on first down.
Ben?
Obviously, you're kind of going uphill on that final drive without the timeouts, but can you just describe what you saw as your offense tried to make it, but unfortunately, your case through the interception?
Yeah, I mean, 4th and 6, 110 in college football is an eternity. The timeouts weren't a factor. You got to keep getting completions, and we weren't able to keep getting completions. And he saw the right look to throw the seam. We just didn't have our eyes back in time and missed it.
Stay right here.
Eli, do you feel like in the, particularly in the second half, did they do something to take the running game away, or do you feel like you guys just got away from it more?
I don't know. I'll have to watch it. I'm not going to make a judgment on that until I watch the game. It's a good question. It's a legit question. I don't know.
Bye. Go ahead, Richard.
Eli, obviously you played toe-to-toe with them, but the mistakes overrode everything. So what do you come away feeling about where the team is today? I'm sure part of your message to them is still that everything's still in their grasp, but what are you coming away with overall?
Heartbreaking disappointment. I mean, we didn't come here to play them close. We came here to win. I'm not good with playing them close. Bullcrap. We came here to win. We didn't get it done. So we're going to be disappointed. But we're going to learn our lessons and leave the event. We're not going to sit here and pout and make it more than it was. Learn the lesson, leave the event. We're disappointed. We had a good enough football team. We turned the ball over twice. We didn't get off the field on 4th downs and didn't stay on the field on 3rd downs. You're going to lose the game. So that's on me as a head football coach to get that stuff corrected. It's got to get corrected in practice. It's got to be executed better on Saturdays. And there's no feeling sorry for ourselves. No, man, we tried hard. That's a given.
Middle?
Coach Verdonovich made those plays down the stretch in the leading minutes. Just how credible the threat has he become for you guys as you hit the stretch run of the schedule?
He's a good football player. Yeah, he's a good football player.
Gabe?
Eli, you talked about the last interception. The first one, was that just miscommunication on a route? I mean, it looked like Kevin didn't get his head around. Do you know what happened there?
We were throwing a seam. Once we clear, we got to get our eyes around. But I'm not sure that's where the ball has to be put. I'm not sure bottom line, it wasn't executed the way we wanted to execute it. Whether that's the wide receiver or the quarterback, at the end of the day, we can't turn the ball over.
Back over here.
Eli, you mentioned it a couple times, but you guys were 1 of 10 on third downs today. What was so difficult on those money downs?
Don't know. We knew they were going to play cover 2. They played cover 2. We didn't get it done.
Coach, what do you make of the hard call on Marvin late in the first quarter?
We've got no comments about officials, reviews, any of that stuff. None of it.
1 or 2 more, we'll go back here.
Coach, after you guys score there at the end of the game, what's the decision-making process through kicking it deep and playing defense or throwing for the onside kick like you guys did?
Give yourself another opportunity to recover the ball. There's no guarantees you're going to stop them, even with the 3 timeouts. So, if you kick it deep and don't stop them, you're kicking yourself on why you didn't at least give yourself a chance to recover it. It's a 3-point game, and you have to stop them. So whether you stop them at the 45 or whether you stop them at the 20, it was really insignificant because with 3 timeouts, you're going to get the ball back in about a minute 20. And again, minute 20, you need about a second for every yard that you're trying to travel. So we were trying.
Finish up right there.
You mentioned on the interception as far as Kevin, it seemed like they just weren't on the same page. What do you attribute that to and how do you fix it?
More reps, better execution, more time on third downs, and get on the same page. We lost, but all is not lost. That's the realities of college football. We lost today, toe-to-toe with them. A lot of things that we can get better at. Didn't have our A game today. Got to go back and find it.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Yep, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.